This could be like we have to say something.
Alrighty, we are on and we are live. So, okay. All right, are you ready to get started?
Ready.
Okay, so we don't actually have any viewers yet, but I'm sure people will be jumping on soon. And we'll just go ahead and get started. So I need you guys to have a seat for me. Okay. All right, so I am Miss Reeder, and we are a third grade class in Dallas, Texas. And here are all my lovely children wanting to say hi. And they're eating their breakfast because we literally just got to school. Like, there's the bell. So we just got to school. So we're all kind of waking up still. And they're really excited to be part of the Kid Global Classrooms. Trust me. They're a lot more excited than they're showing right now, but that's okay because we're calm. And let's see, we're going to tell you a little bit about kind of like a couple iPads, 5 or 6 that we use every day. And we also use a couple Chromebooks. We just try to integrate technology wherever we can. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but we love it either way. And we got an opportunity to work with Christina, who is also on this call with us. And she works for a company called Spellbound Books. And yesterday we got to see her awesome book that they've worked on. And she's going to tell you a little bit more about it now.
Hi, everybody. So my name is Christina York. I'm here in Ann Arbor, Michigan. I don't know if you can read the board behind me. So I started a company about a year ago that does a technology called augmented reality. And augmented reality is a way of engaging with the real world and adding on digital elements. So our first idea was to take paper books that everybody loves to read and be able to hold a smartphone or a tablet, a screen up to it, and reveal extra stuff in the book, extra magic. So maybe make the characters come out in 3D so that they can talk to you, or the phone can recognize images and words and it could read the story to you or help you pronounce a word when you're stuck, or maybe touch a word and hear a definition. So our idea with using the technology was to really we can turn that paper experience into a completely interactive and digital experience. And so to get started, we knew we had to learn a lot about how teachers or students, how parents, how anybody would want to use this technology. So we kind of went out in the world and looked for people who were interested in trying it out. And I just want to say thank you so much to Miss Reeder's class and Miss Reeder, who were so helpful in taking a look at our technology and generating a lot of great ideas for us to be able to use as we go forward and develop Spellbound even more. We have a vision of it really helping all kinds of different people who are maybe struggling to read, maybe people who are really great readers who want to engage in the content more creatively and write their own stories. But we just want to offer a new dimension of connecting with information in a way that's really fun and really engaging. And we want people to remember what they read, and we want people to really understand what they read. So that is our big vision for Spellbound. I can play a little video clip now. This is just like a 20-second clip to show you what Miss Reeder's, I forgot to share my screen. To show what Miss Reeder's class was seeing yesterday. So I'm just going to share my desktop here quickly, and we're going to see it. Okay, everyone see the elephant?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is the book Sleep Sweet by Julianne de Blasi Black. And we hold the phone up and suddenly it makes a 3D tree come out. And there's our elephant. So you can hear that it's reading the story aloud. I'm going to pause. Was playing some music. We have the ability to touch the elephant, and it can make sounds and it can move. It can also reveal extra information about maybe where elephants live in the world and what they like to eat. How long do they live? Lots of fun facts about animals that might be fun to learn about when you're reading. Questions you might have. So I think that's it for my quick little demo. I'm going to stop sharing now.
Okay, sorry, I'm periscoping. So we're on Periscope too. So do you want to
Extra.
yes, we're getting ourselves out there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you guys a video. So yesterday, like I said, my class was able to see the book in action. And then they were also able to, we had a good discussion on kind of how we could use this technology in our classrooms, but also like some ideas of what we could use it for in the future. So I'm going to share with you the videos of that from yesterday real quick. And I forgot to screen share too. We're still waking up, right?
We get a little leeway.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa.
There's like a billion of them.
All right.
There's 3D. That shotgun real customers?
No. Okay, so during this time, we got to be super quiet so they can hear, okay?
Yep.
So we're going to be answering some questions. Are you guys listening? Yes. All right, so we're going to be answering these questions. What do you like about this book? What would you like to see added to this story? How can you use this book to help you learn inside the classroom? And then what they want to know from us is how a lot of us, right? We use them for learning all the time, don't we? And some people really like to read, but there are a lot of books that we read in other places too, right? So we can also read these books, the books that they are going to be creating. They're going to want people to read them outside of school, like at home. But where's some other places that you can read books, or other places that might have books besides at home and at the library? Where else? us, right? How many of us have to sit there for a long time while we're waiting for the doctor? And the dentist too. Yeah, that's true. So, have any of you ever had to go? What's kind of like going to a doctor's office, but if you're really sick, where do you go? Sometimes you have to go to the emergency room or the hospital. Well, did you guys know that sometimes there are people that have to go to the hospital and be there for a long time? Yeah. Well, okay, well, yes, that's true. But let's think about kids, though. As a kid, there are kids that have to go there. Yes. Yeah, you've had to stay there for a little while because you were sick or something? Uh-huh. Oh, my gosh. So, some of you have experience with that. You've actually had to go and be in a hospital for a long time or a couple of days because of something that happened. Or even if you haven't, maybe one of your family members had, like your grandparents or your mom or dad or, I don't know, something, right? But what is there to do when you're in a place like that? You can read a book. Can you, I love the way Izai has his hand up. There's TV, okay. All right, yes, what else? You can sleep. Okay, you can sleep. What else? There's magazines. Is there stuff to read there? Yes. Yeah. But exactly, it's kind of boring, isn't it? Most of them are boring. There's mostly girl magazines. Okay, so what if you had an opportunity to read a book like this and see what I'm about to show you in a place like a hospital when you don't feel well? What do you think something like this could do? It can make you feel better. Because it's talking about sleeping. It could do what? Can you say that again? It can make them think that they're not even sick. Because it would make them what? It could distract them from what's going on and make them feel better, right? If it's a funny story, it can make you laugh, okay? That's exactly right. It could entertain you, exactly. All right? So, this company, now the lady that we're going to be talking about tomorrow, her name is Christina, and she and I we did a video chat, like a Skype, like we've done before. When we did the Skype, she told me that the goal of this company is to not only get books like this in schools and in your houses and everywhere else, but they really want to get them in places like hospitals so that people who are sick a lot and have to go to the hospital a lot, they would have something fun to read. And their goal is, now let's think about one more thing. When you're in the hospital for a couple days and it's during the school year, what are you missing? School. So you're not going to be able to learn the things that you're supposed to because you're in the hospital. That's the goal of this company. They want to make books, not necessarily like this one, but they want to make books that are interactive and that are exciting and that are just maybe okay. Listen, they want to make books that are exciting and that are fun and that help people in situations where they kind of, you can just leave it alone. It's fine. Put it down on the ground. Thank you. In situations where people can't go to school, they want to be able to use these books as a way to still allow people to learn. Does that make sense? To learn while you're there so that you're not really missing out on stuff because you still have an opportunity to learn by reading and interacting with these books. But they can make books that are all about different subjects, but then they can try to put some stuff to make the kids not think that they're actually learning. That's a good suggestion. It's kind of getting bored. But that's what they want to do. They want to take that idea of learning, like Emmanuel said, and they want to take the idea of learning and teaching you things, and they want to make it fun. Well, they can give you lots of different ones. I don't know. Okay, you guys are bringing up some good points. The reason we're doing this session and we want to talk to this company is because they're asking you guys. right, so we're going to go ahead and show you their reaction when they saw the book yesterday. So basically what I did was I took my phone and I projected what we were seeing as we were reading the book and as we used the Spellbound Books app. So this is what we were able to see as we used the app and we connected it with reading the book. Why do you think he's changing these flashing colors like that? Because he says he's very camouflage. Okay, so what did she say about the jaguar? She said he was what? What was that? Jaguar yourself on different colors. And now we're sleeping. But he's powerful. Do you think that's James? It reminds me of like power going through his body. Like lightning. Like lightning. Yeah, I like that. Okay. How do you get it with the butterfly? Can you touch the butterfly? Yeah, but when you touch the lion, what is that? Hold on. Can you see it there? Mr. What happened if you touch a butterfly? Nothing happens when you touch a butterfly.
the wind of water rumble.
All right, so that was, guys, have a seat, please. So that was basically what we thought of the book yesterday. And as you could tell, they loved it. And I didn't tell you guys this, but guess what? She told us that we get to keep the books in our class.
Yes! Yes! And we will send you some more books, the newest ones that are coming.
You're gonna send us more? That's so
exciting. So I can help this time.
So yesterday we kind of talked a little bit about, after we did the videos, then we talked a little bit about what, how we could take this idea and, you know, what they had to say about how we could use it in education in the future. So did you want to show that video again real quick so people get an idea of what's going on? Because I know in our video, you couldn't really see it as well as I would have liked to, but I think this was a good video to kind of show everybody how it works.
So the idea of just holding up the phone to the book and seeing the 3D experience come out. So we got a 3D elephant. In your version of it, you could touch the elephant, it would make an elephant sound, and you know, we have ideas about layering facts about animals on there to learn more about the animals you might be seeing in the book or anything you're seeing in the book. So that is our idea. So that was a quick little this back. I think we're back now.
Yeah, so we, I guess we had some ideas yesterday. I thought I was recording them talking because the discussion was amazing. Hold on a second.
Wait, did we do it with the
iPad? Sorry. Now we're waking up. See, we're waking up now. It's 6:30. So. And now we have 5 people viewing. They're like, we're famous. Oh, and it's going up. Now we have 6. Yeah, we started out small.
7, and then we get more.
This is exciting. Okay, have a seat.
10.
So yesterday we didn't get to record our discussion about their ideas, but a couple of them wanted to share some things that they were thinking with you. And I'm just going to go ahead and say that one of them you actually already mentioned. So we talked about having like words pop up so that like when you were looking at the picture of the elephant or whatever, the animal or whatever you were looking at, they wanted to see if there's a way we could add words on there so that you get more facts as like additional information. They thought that was really cool. So do you guys want to share what you thought yesterday? All right, you can go first. Okay, so you can stand up. Okay, so what did you think Or what can we do? What do you think?
On the jaguar, put make the eyes look. Make the eyes have the black part on the regular jaguars.
So on the book, whenever we did it yesterday, and I don't know if it actually looks like this all the time because we only play with it once, but they were obsessed with the way the jaguar's eyes looked. They're like, it looks so scary.
Maybe
That really stuck out to them.
maybe make it more realistic.
Yeah.
I think they thought it was kind of mean too.
Ah, okay, that's a good idea.
Did you guys do you want to share? Okay. Stand up. They can't see you very well.
I'm thinking.
Okay, we'll come back to you. Emmanuel, do you want to tell?
Okay. Wait, anything?
Something about the book from yesterday. Yeah.
What we like about it? I really like the book, but we should add like more animals into it.
More animals into it. And what do you want to learn about those animals?
I don't know, like maybe where's their habitat, like what foods do they mostly like to eat, how's the weather and where they live.
Nice, good idea. I can do that. That's easy to do.
Sabi, do you want to go?
No.
Do you guys want to share?
What about a boss?
Go ahead.
Yes, the color changing.
Oh yeah, they really liked the way that the colors changed on the animals. They thought that was really cool. And Emmanuel, he didn't say it, but he was obsessed with the butterfly the entire time. He was like, "Can you touch the butterfly? Can you move the butterfly?" So if you could somehow make a way to like move the butterfly to different locations, he was a little obsessed with that.
Would you like the butterfly to follow your finger around?
Yes.
Yes, that would be easy. Did you understand, the animals, sometimes some of them were flashing. Did you know what that meant?
Yeah. It meant that they were like, they were tired. They were tired.
If you touch the flashing things on the screen of the phone or on the screen of the iPad, then the animals do something. So we're trying to figure out a good way to tell you that you can touch these things and then they'll do something. They might make a sound, or they might move around, or they might give you more facts, or even play a video or something about jaguars or elephants.
The lion just sat down.
So we kind of stumbled upon it on accident.
Good.
And then I didn't actually go back and touch the other animals, but we'll definitely do that later. But we did touch the lion and they saw it roaring, so they thought that was exciting. But we'll have to do it again this afternoon and see what the other animals did.
The elephants just
Janai, go ahead.
I liked it.
Look at the camera.
I liked it when it moved around and it was.
Okay, Sibi.
I like the stars. Maybe we could add some little bit more stars.
We had an idea with the stars. Tell me what you think about it. We wanted to make a music with the stars. So if you touched a star, it would play a note and change color. And then you could make a whole song by playing the stars. What do you think about that?
How about yes, good. Yes. How about if when you touch the stars, it sings a little lullaby?
Oh, that would be an appropriate song.
Damien, sit up.
Why don't you make the volcanoes erupt?
Well, there weren't volcanoes; they were mountains.
Oh. Can you put volcanones?
Yes, it's good.
A little bit too.
Guys, that's the cool thing about it. Like, we can give her ideas, kind of like any idea that you want, and then they can make it happen because they're awesome.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Or crazy, right?
Wait, they can make like
another
big that
Okay, hold on. All right, so some other ideas that we had that I wanted to make sure that we talked about, because they have lots of ideas now. They're excited to talk to you. But they were thinking about, Salome, can you tell me what you said yesterday about, remember the math books?
Dragons. The dragon?
No, the math books. Remember we talked about math problems? And how do you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about if you can if there's a math problem and you can do a augmented reality on it, and then the person would do the action, and then we can easily understand the question.
So like when you're doing division or multiplication, being able to group up the numbers and see them, maybe with objects or something like that.
Like if it says 24 rows of 6 carrots, the person would do it.
That's a really good idea. That would be, we could definitely do something like that. So you could move the carrots around and rearrange them so you can figure out how many there are, right?
And you can move them with your fingers.
Great idea.
Okay, Chance, go ahead.
When you touch the girl, can she get up or something?
Yeah. You know, we can take anything that's in the paper book and we can make it come out and look 3D, and we can make it move, and we can make it pretty much do anything you want it to do. So if you want the characters to walk around or talk to you, we can do those things. So would you like to be able to like interact with the characters a bit more?
Yeah. Like talk to it and then I'll talk back. I like that ringtone.
Okay. Do you want to say something? Okay, come stand up so they can see. Stand up behind his eye. You don't? Okay. All right, Janai, stand up.
Like we can if they had if there was volcanoes and there was a book about dinosaurs in it, then dinosaurs and
yes.
Okay. So maybe if you put a volcano and the dinosaurs with it, it could do back then the dinosaurs and the volcano.
Well, it sounds to me like you guys are coming up with really creative ideas that you probably want to write your own stories, right?
Mm-hmm.
And be able to make those augmented reality experiences, those 3D experiences for those stories of your own. Like you're saying, put dinosaurs and volcanoes in the same one, right?
Mm-hmm. Can we do sports?
Yeah, so we actually talked about that yesterday. We talked about, I was like, guys, you could write your own stories, and then they could do the augmented reality to go with it. How cool would that be? So we actually talked about that yesterday, and they got really excited. And then we talked about some other ideas for types of books. And I know Salama mentioned he wanted some dragon books, and then we said sports books. So maybe different different types of books, and then Herman said adventure books. So you could maybe even a choose your own adventure. So then depending on which way you choose, then you could see totally different different things or whatever.
Like it should be adventure, like a game. It's like a game, but while you read, you're playing as well.
That would be
Right. That is really good. I love the idea of a choose your own adventure augmented reality story.
Are we gonna let the viewers talk and ask us questions?
Well, we can see the viewers down here, but I don't know what's going on. And I don't know why they're actually not popping up. So I don't know. We'll have to figure that out for this afternoon. But you know what? I think they're still probably learning a lot by just watching this. And then they can go back and they can follow Spellbound on Twitter, and then they can ask him questions. Do you want to tell him how to kind of get in contact with you? Do you have any way of them doing that right now?
Yeah, for sure. Well, I can tell you on our website, we have contact information, email address, or a form that people can just, submit and say, hey, here, write us back. Our website address is...
Do you want to screen share it so they can see it?
Oh, yeah.
You forgot about that awesome tool, didn't you?
I forgot all about the awesome tool. Should I just type it on
I don't know if I honestly don't know if people can see it. I feel like they should be able to, but I mean, for the YouTube video, they're not going to be able to see the chats. So
Yeah.
if you screen share it, they'd be able to go there. But we
Okay.
definitely want other people to know about this company and about Christina, don't we?
Yeah.
We want other classes to be able to do this too.
Quick screen.
Maybe they can pop up some ideas. Are people watching this?
Yeah, there's 3 people watching right now, but this is going to be on YouTube, so they'll be able to go back and watch it later.
Can we watch it?
So this has at least the
Yeah,
website,
perfect.
getspellboundbooks.com. And people can write to us, email us. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook. People can send us messages all through all those different ways. And we love to hear new ideas about what people think. We're starting out really small. Let's do a couple books with augmented reality and really get all the good ideas from students and teachers and people in hospitals, so that we can do anything with the technology. We just want to do the right things with the technology to help people read more books and get more out of the books that they read. So that is, I'm gonna get out of this one now, and I'm gonna come back and stop screen sharing here.
All right. Well, I don't know. Do you have anything else you wanted us to talk with you about? I think we've had a really good discussion today. I'm sad we couldn't have other classes joining in, but I think they'll get like a really good idea of what we thought and then, what you guys are going for. So hopefully this will help us out.
Maybe the classes that are watching right now, they can send Christina some ideas.
I know they couldn't they?
Yeah.
We've got all these ideas and we want to know what the other kids think too, don't we?
They can be a part of it. Storytellers of the world.
Can you be storytellers of the world?
No, we should be.
That is good.
Read it? Oh, probably later, not right now.
Well, thank you.
Do you think we can meet the president if we write a book? I don't know.
It never hurts to try. It never.
You know what? That's true. It doesn't hurt. They tried this, and they probably didn't know if it was going to work or not. But guess what? It did. And look what awesome things that they were able to do just by trying out their idea. It's cool, right?
Just only try. Can we show her the iMovie now?
No, that's for our other session. But maybe she'll jump on this afternoon.
Yeah, I'll come watch you guys this afternoon.
Are you gonna watch the Love thing?
Yes, I am.
All right. Well, I guess we're probably gonna go ahead and jump off because we have a math test to do, and we have to hone in the focus.
I get
But
it.
thank you so much for joining us and giving us this opportunity, and we can't wait to hear what happens with you guys in the future.
Thank
This
you.
was awesome.
We'll keep in touch. We'll send you the next books, and I just want to keep hearing all those good ideas from you guys. Okay.
Yeah, we'll have to do another hangout sometime so we can talk with you.
We're doing another hangout.
All right. Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Can you add a dragon? Wait.